Live from Austin, Texas, where insert intro here. It's Retro Pals with Danny and Alex. Hello, Alex.
Hello, Danny. Thank you all to everyone who stuck around during that very brief and very quiet intro. We had some stuff happen, but we're good. We're good.
It's okay. I just had to replace multiple components in the seconds before the stream started. It's going to go just fine. Just fine. And better still, we're playing a computer platform that I have no familiarity with. Oh, this is going to be such a recipe for disaster. But y'all are here for that, aren't you?
I mean, that's why I think everyone turns in. Turns in. Oh, great. We're doing great already.
Time to turn in. Show's over, folks.
Time to turn yourselves in for the crime of watching our show. Real quick, thank you so much to Sneaker Nuts for the 13-month resub. Sneaker Nuts says, can't wait to see some 8-bit jank with great music. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's pretty much what you're due for.
All right.
Well, luckily for now, it seems like things have stabilized. We now have working audio in our Retro Pals headphones. Mm-hmm. The video's working. Elgato and the FPGA Mister they shook hands. I made them make up all their differences in the seconds before the stream.
You did a really good job of negotiating that peace treaty, and I'm really proud of you.
Yeah, just endless add-ons and additions, and people just want to get along. That's all it is.
They do.
And that's what tonight's show is all about, getting along. Tonight we are going to enter the mind of the microcomputer people from the 80s. This week's poll was a simple choice. Commodore 64 or ZX Spectrum. In the end, the Yanks won out. Commodore 64 ended up taking it. ZX Spectrum still made a pretty good performance. I'm looking forward to streaming that one of these days, but for now, we gotta go with the old C64.
Hell yeah.
So what's a C64 look like? It looks like this. That's what it looks like.
It's a baby!
Back in the day, they used to build computers into the keyboards themselves. This all-in-one unit that you would hook up to a CRT monitor and play it. It would even work with your regular TVs, I believe, too, so it had quite a lot of versatility.
Man, it would really, really suck if you spilled your soda on that and then you just ruined your entire hard drive.
Yeah, you kind of ruined your $800 computer just from one RC or Tab Cola.
Not my Tab Cola, the hit drink of the 80s! Thank you so much to Proxy Glitch Cat for the 17-month resub. Proxy Glitch Cat says, here for the Commodore 64 and its excellent nonsense sound chip. Well, you'll get a bunch of that. And thank you very much to Speedy Bree for the 20-month resub. Speedy Bree says, USA, USA,
USA, USA. Yep.
We're here.
USA wins out this time. But really, I shouldn't be pitting countries against each other since the C64 had a presence in the UK, as well as Australia. In fact, many of the TV commercials came from Australia. The US only had a certain few. But one I saw when I was a kid, and it stuck with me. And I want to show it all to you so you can get all hyped up for the C64 like I was back in the day.
Alright, put it on?
Yeah, let's enjoy.
Okay.
I'm more alive than ever before.
The 80s were just like this.
I think we're always exploding.
Kids banging down your door.
Neon everywhere. It really fucking sucked. I was constantly nauseous.
Oh, thank God we fixed that door. It's good to have a working door. It's kind of necessary for modern living. God damn it, they broke the... Oh, shit, quit doing that!
3 times in a row!
We're into our Commodore 64.
Yeah, that, as far as I know, that summarizes the Commodore 64 experience. Kids break down your door, and then you fix it, and then they keep breaking it down, because the Commodore 64 is just that darn good.
It's just so good.
So many games, so many applications, you can check up on your stocks, you can do word processing, and you can play thousands upon thousands of games developed for this thing, both independently made and commercially produced. Tonight we're going to cover a little bit of both. Now, initially I wanted to have, part one, the big stuff, the games everyone played, the popular stuff, while part two would have been the twisted stuff that our patrons recommended to us. In the end, I decided to go with a year-by-year approach and just smoosh them all together.
All right, it's a journey. It's a chronological journey into crap or not crap. Mm-hmm. Real quick, thank you to Teeter for the 15-month resub. Thank you so much. Teeter says, Commodore 64, but Commodore is censored. Thank you very much. My sensibilities are very delicate. Thank you also very much to Smooth W1 for the 7-month resub. Smooth resub. Smooth Hubby One says Commodore 64 Anarchy. Yes.
Anarchy, woo!
And thank you to Seraphis Kane for the 50-bit. Seraphis Kane says, I had a Commodore 64 as a kid. Keep in mind this was 1994. I think my uncle tricked us into buying it.
Nice.
That is the best way. I love getting old computers way past their prime back in the day. It was wonderful.
Well, if you enjoyed this, even at any point in the 80s, you had a leg up on the competition, I think, because I have no experience with this. I was a console kid. I didn't get my first computer until I got a 486 in 1997, I think. So this entire era was totally lost on me. Good thing I'm covering Commodore 64 games, where it's extremely obtuse just to figure out how to load the games up. Never mind figuring out how to get the controls to work, whether it's in PAL or NTSC. What I'm trying to say is tonight's stream may end up being a shit show, but we love shit shows. So let's get started with the shit show.
Also, thank you for the 100 bits, Broken Scholar. No one is next in line after Danny. I am a one-man man, unless you are a millionaire rat. If you're a millionaire rat, though, sorry, Danny. Real quick, also thank you to Battlehork for the 26-month resub. Battlehork says, have you been keeping up with the Commodore? Because Commodore's been keeping up with you.
Yes,
God.
that was the Australian tagline. They also mentioned stuff about how it was keeping up with changing views. I can only imagine they were talking about Reaganomics.
Hold on.
Anyway, we got a whole bunch of games to cover tonight. So many so, I told Alex to not copy in the titles of each individual game, because some of these were going to play for like 1 minute. But let's go ahead and get this started. The year is 1982. The Commodore 64 just came out. What do video games for the Commodore 64 look like in 1982? Well, here's your answer with our first game, Back to Nature.
Ooh, I love nature.
Oh, also, we're playing these on the FPGA Mister, which makes it a little bit easier to load these games up, but not enough for my taste.
And thank you so much to Scarlet Swordfish for the 12-month reset. That's a whole damn year. Thank you so much. Scarlet Swordfish says, you may be a shit show, but you're our shit show. Thank you.
Well, thank you. I'm glad to be your shit show.
We do our best.
Back to Nature.
Ooh, I love nature. I know I already said that, but...
Frog. Hit a key to play. Do I need the directions?
Do you need directions?
No,
I need directions.
I actually looked them up before the show, so that
Okay.
I don't, actually. I do want 3 bugs. I deserve it, damn it.
You really do. After the setup, you deserve all the bugs.
Skill level 0, thank you. So this game is designed with a numpad, and the keyboard I'm using does not have a numpad, so just imagine 1 through 3 are like low tier. See? And 4, 5, 6, yeah, the frog stands up a little bit. And 7, 8, and 9, he stands all the way up. Look at that leggy boy.
Oh my god.
And this is the whole game right here. You gotta wait for these flies to get in your grasp. Got it.
Nice. You're gonna get them. You're gonna get this delicious treat.
This is pre-NES. This is pre-Sega Mark III. If you wanted to be entertained in 1982, and you didn't have any Billy Joel CDs laying around, this was your best hope.
Alright, Smell calls us the worst version of Frogs and Flies for the Atari 2600, and I can't say I disagree.
It's literally got frogs and flies. What more do you need?
Alright, oh, Fred M.S. Loneker mentions that, if you're curious, everything you see on screen is part of this Commodore 64's character set. There's no pixel graphics going on at all.
Mm-hmm. Yep. The earliest games don't even use graphics. It's just like, you see the frog made up of a Q for an I, and little backslashes, and parentheses.
I didn't even realize that until you mentioned it. I didn't even notice the Q for an eye. That's fucked up.
Mm-hmm. Also, this game's weirdly tough. It's hard to be a frog. There we go.
Nice. You gotta keep your Danny, your calories are going down.
It's okay. I got all the food I need right in front of me. Just drop a little. Give me the... I'm gonna...
You only have 72...
Hang on, I'll
50
stand up.
calories! You lose so many calories when you do your tongue thing!
Maybe I'll get this one up here. Oh, thank God. Okay, now gotta get the other ones.
Thank you so much to Cactus Bee for the 3-month reset. Cactus Bee says, i.e. Commodore 64.
You caught 4 bugs. You ought to eat vegetables.
That's true.
Play again. You have selected... No.
Thank you to Koryun, too, for the 3-month resub. Koryun says, love to join the stream to see the pals trying to win some tickets. Yum, yum, yum.
That's basically Ripper Ribbit, yeah. Now, another game came out in 82. That was a game called Fort Apocalypse. Let's see what that's all about.
Ooh.
So each time I have to reset, and then normally you have to hit load asterisk 8 asterisk or something like that. One of the kids with Commodore 64s can fill me in, but there's a shortcut on the Mister. You just hit Shift Escape, and it does it automatically. And it even lessens the load times.
Oh.
A lot of these games came on tape, and they literally took 20 to 30 minutes to load. So you would just set this up in the background, and half an hour later, you would have a video game.
Okay, but that kicks ass. Just think of the nice, beautiful, like... You're developing patience with that.
Mm-hmm.
Are we dying?
Yeah.
Are we dying?
We're ascending to Fort Apocalypse. There's a little bit of flashing in this game whenever I die, so when you see my helicopter get hit, just close your eyes.
Can do. Real quick, thank you to Truffle Luxury for the 100 bits. Truffle Luxury says, in 7th grade, a kid set an ancient Commodore 64 on fire in our Latin class. Well,
Wow, sweet.
Oh, Jesus, this is a little loud. Let me adjust some things here. Okay, should be better.
Yeah, let me turn this down on our
Alright,
as well.
let us know if your eardrums are getting blown out. They shouldn't.
Now, the first thing you gotta do is... Oh, okay. I see what's going on here. It's not detecting the joystick.
Are you being corrected? It was closer to 8 minutes, but some games were up to 10 to 12 minute load times, so it wasn't exactly 20 to 30.
Okay, so the people I knew with C64s lied to me. They're just like, back in the day, we had to hike 20 miles in the snow.
For load times. We had to hike in the snow while our game loaded to keep ourselves occupied.
So this looks pretty good for a 1982 game, doesn't it? At this point, Choplifter had just come out, and this is very similar to that. Choplifter, not a C64 original. I think that first came out on Apple II. A lot of the games I had to decline to cover tonight because it turns out they're Atari originals, not C64 originals. But we will cover several that were original to the C64. That flashing is terrible.
Yeah, it ain't great. It ain't great.
But for 82, look, it's got graphics. There's no frogs made out of letters.
Okay, you say that is a negative, but I like that frog.
True.
I like that frog a lot.
That missile was... it had me. There we go. This is one of the higher ranked games on sites like Lemon64, which you can look up to see what the consensus is on some of these older games. A lot of these games I thought were great or something, like Uridium, and yet Lemon64 will be like, oh no, actually this game's too hard, it's terrible. So C64 fans, they are very fickle. They know what they like.
Okay, this game is also only made with character graphics, apparently.
Oh, is it? Wow, I can't even tell.
Amazing. Alright, Tankapult donates 100 bits. Thank you so much, and says, repeat, I've seen enough 8-Bit Guy to know where this is going.
Thank you. 8-Bit Guy lives here in Texas. His cousin was Dimebag Darrell. Did you know that?
What?
Yeah, no shit.
You're fucking lying to me because you're feeling time.
No, he mentioned that offhand in one of his videos, and everyone was like, what the fuck, really? He's like, yeah, he was in some band or something. There's your fact of the day about YouTubers. Uh-oh, there's lasers here.
Watch out for the lasers. Chad is demanding a citation. It's
You can look that up. I'm not lying about that one. It was either his cousin or brother or something. I know they're related, though. But for 82, this is pretty darn... I'd say this is good. It's got a little map at the top, a la Defender. It's got destructible terrain, to an extent. And for 82, for not being a game that you put a quarter into, I think this is pretty darn good.
It looks pretty... Yeah, I was gonna say, this looks like a fun game.
Yeah.
I'd play this.
Now, there were only several dozen games released in 82, but if you look at the list, 83 is where it exploded. Just hundreds of games started to come out for this thing, and they did not stop, ever. So let's move on to 83. What should we play first?
There's a lot of ones here.
How about a little game called Loadrunner? You hear of that one?
Yes! Yes, hey, it's a game I've heard of, oh my god!
Yeah, it's legit a C64 original.
What pride flag is that?
The Loadrunner pride flag.
Can it be the Commodore pride flag?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, that's the Commodore pride flag for all you Commodore prides.
Okay, I do want to push Z once the level starts to get rid of the iris effect.
Okay.
This is actually a hacked version that lets you make your own levels, I think. Sometimes you either have to wait for the game to start or hit the right button on the right controller. The fun thing about this is all the games use a different controller port. There is no standard as to whether it should be port 1 or port 2.
That's fucking beautiful.
And if you choose wrong on original hardware, it sends electricity to the wrong place if you plug it into the wrong port and can fry your system. This is why
What?
This is why I prefer to emulate the C64.
You can fry your C64 with
Just
the
by
wrong
plugging in
fucking-
the controller into the wrong port, yeah. Someone can back me up on that. The iris effect is this, which looks pretty nice, but it's very, very slow.
Very cool.
Here I am in the upper left. Let's get this started. The object is to go around collecting all the stuff. Oh no. Oh no. And this was back when, before they had an idea of a difficulty curve, so this is literally level 1, and I cannot play more than 5 seconds of it. Okay, I hit Z to get rid of the iris effect next time.
Okay.
Cool, but slow. Now you can run, you have the ability to dig. And you can push the A button to abort,
You sure can.
right?
Alright, chat's contending about the frying stuff, but,
Am I wrong about that?
it's, with mostly Genesis controllers that it'll happen with.
Oh, I see. Okay, so don't do
Okay.
that. The game appears to have frozen? Cool, that's Loadrunner.
I mean, we all know what Loadrunner is.
But yeah,
It
this
load
is
and runs.
this is
Run
the
and
original
runs.
form, originally on C64, then ported to other computer platforms, and then it was at its best on the PC Engine. That's a fact.
Hey Danny, you know Japanese, can you read this? The Ultimo resubs for 25 months in a row. The Ultimo says something I cannot pronounce. Danny, you take over.
Twin Loadrunner.
Thank you.
Yes, I agree.
Sorry. Thank you to everyone reading that for me. Thank you.
Loadrunner in 1983. Boy, this is going great. Okay,
What else we got?
here's another game from 1983. Forbidden Forest.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, I gotta reset. Now this is one that's become pretty famous nowadays, not so much back when it was released. But nowadays people call this what could be the first survival horror game.
Alright, more confirmation about the port thing. Fred here can confirm that the joystick ports and keyboard shared lines the input hardware in port 1, and if you press the fire button, it would act like the space bar. So, okay.
I see.
And dot level resubs 9 months in a row and says, kaboom.
Thank you. It's the Forbidden Forest. We really shouldn't be here.
Okay, this looks like it's made of character. This doesn't look like it has graphics either. It looks like it's made out of big old blocks.
I'm dancing.
Oh, it's a bow. I thought it was a... You are fucking dancing.
Mm-hmm. You celebrate the start of every level by doing a archer dance.
Is that something all archers do, or...?
Yeah, they teach you. Okay, now we get to play. Now, this is
Oh,
a
you
game...
have such smooth turning there.
Mm-hmm, and notice the parallax, too. This game was supposedly developed mostly in BASIC, which really blows my mind, because it looks great.
This game is making me say... This is making me say what a lot. This is...
Now what you gotta do is hit the button to prepare your arrow, and then you can aim around to shoot the bees. Missed. And the survival aspect is that you have a very limited amount of ammunition, and a whole hell of a lot of enemies who want to see you dead. Yeah!
Okay, that was really cool.
Let's see if I can kill another. There's also spiders, and later dragons, I believe. So, it ramps up, this game. Yeah!
Alright, real quick, you may have accidentally skipped one of the levels, the first level, because you usually don't start off fighting bees.
Oh, really? Well, I'm on an advanced level.
Yeah, Danny is just he's just an advanced gamer, don't worry about it. And thank you very much to the Ultimo, who donates 500 bits and says, holy stroke limit, that parallax. It's really good, huh?
Thank you.
And
Yeah,
thank
83.
Yeah! Ooh, thank you real quick to, Logical Dash for the subscription. Do appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you.
And hopefully we can crush some bees in your honor.
There's also the passage of time. You'll notice that stars appeared in the sky, and you can eventually see the moon go down. I was wondering why I didn't see any spiders. I guess I did skip to level 2 or something.
That's weird. Well, listen, we know bees are... Listen, Danny is doing colony collapse syndrome single-handedly here, okay?
I just hate the bees.
He's just a bee hater.
They're no good. I'm exploding these bees. Oh, but I'm half out of ammo.
Aw, damn.
Shit, you don't want to be in front of these. But I can imagine being a kid and playing this. This would be terrifying. Because the sudden bursts of music.
Mm-hmm.
The giant bees. The droning that gets closer and closer as they loom towards you.
It's very ominous, just especially the buzzing just getting closer and closer. It's just like...
Let's just enjoy the parallax. Look at this forest. Shame it's forbidden.
Why is it forbidden anyway? It seems like a nice forest.
Well, you'll find out.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're being asked to kill the moon.
I would love to kill the moon, but I don't think the moon is killable in this. Oh wait, it moved. Did you see that?
Yeah. Is that time passing, or is the moon pissed off at you?
Shot right the moon. Die, moon. Moon has a lot of HP. Really, all I want is this bee to kill me, because this game has death animations that you should probably see.
Okay, the moon is actually our time limit. If the whole night passes, it's game over. Alright, thank you to Sneaker Nuts with the 100-bit. Sneaker Nuts says, know that this is a side-scroller in 1983.
Yep, pretty impressive. Thought for sure it would have killed me if it touched me, but... Oh, there it goes.
Oh, Jesus, the blood! You're
Yep.
fine.
It's a very gory game. But eventually it ramps up, and there's a final boss, if you can believe it. I recommend watching a long play of this game, because it does a good job of setting a mood, but it's not necessarily easy to play. But I can see the appeal. I would have thought this was awesome if I played it in '83.
Are we sure that's blood and not A1 steak sauce? No, Danny is not an A1 thick and hearty burger.
Yeah, we're full of steak sauce.
Mm-hmm.
The character you're controlling is a Texan, so it makes sense.
Tanky Catapult donates 50 bits and says, if Utopia is Civilization 0.5, is this Resident Evil 0.5?
You could call it that. And that's it, my last arrow.
Well...
Oh wait, no, there.
Oh shit, you got them. So many fucking bees!
The forest of bees, that's why it's forbidden.
God. No more of this. No more.
Have we seen enough of the bees?
No, I mean, that's up to you, but more like, no more giant bees in this world. I think
Okay.
the giant bees are, we should destroy them all.
I have something you might enjoy instead. It's
Okay.
another game released in 1983. See if you can tell if this is one of the most popular ones, or a twisted pick from our audience. It's a game called Dancing Monster.
Oh no! I think this may be... I hear Dancing Monster, and that sounds like a pick from our audience, but maybe it's a really normal game. Maybe it's a
That's
really
probably
normal
what it
game.
is. It's
Yeah.
probably just normal.
Okay, it's by a team of 2. Game is medium.
Gonna put that on slow, and it looks like the joysticks need to be reversed, so there he is! What do you think?
Hold on, this music. This is a jam.
Oh, he beat us. The Dancing Monster wins again. Ready to try again?
Yeah. What do you... First of all, I love his jeans. I just want to say I love the
Yeah.
jeans with the belt.
They kind of bunch up in the middle, but, you know, they're not made for monsters. Now, this game took me a long time to figure out, but what you gotta do is look in the upper left corner of the screen. You see where it says HRN? That means horn. So the first thing you gotta shoot off of him is the horns. And you go for the ears. And what makes this game frustrating is if you miss a few shots, he regenerates parts, and you have to do them all in order. Now we gotta go for the tongue. See how he grew a horn back?
Oh, this is disgusting.
Got his tongue, now we gotta get his arms.
So you're shooting off his body parts!
Yeah. It's okay.
You're right, okay, apologies. I didn't mean to misgender this monster. I'm not sure. I don't want to be that guy.
You'll see, you'll see.
Okay, I'm being...
I have beaten this game. The ending will shock you. Okay, got his arm. That's the hardest one to get, in my experience. Because he keeps moving around.
It's because he's dancing!
Damn it.
You
And
got
each
it.
time he respawns something, you have to kill that thing again. He will not
Okay.
accept shots on his other parts.
Take off the jeans!
Yeah,
Take
lose
off
the shorts.
Okay, you got this.
Okay, got his tail. Now we just gotta get the legs. Stop hopping. There we go, got one. And got the other. We did it. I beat Dancing Monster.
What?
And now the
Are we okay?
now the shocking surprise ending. That's right, our monster was a beautiful princess.
I want the monster back.
Yeah, same.
You got... I just need to soak this in and then I'll get to this comment here real quick. Thank you to...
Dancing Monster, that's it. That's the game.
25 minutes from Tank Catapult. He's popping, he's locking. And
is.
they're a beautiful princess now. I love the jeans, though!
It's a fashionable monster. I like the belt buckle, because that's how you can tell it's totally jeans. Who hasn't been there, though? You transform into a monster one day and you gotta get clothed.
You can't spring that on me, and...
You can make him very fast, too. This is the game at the highest difficulty level.
This is a jam.
Look at him, man!
Yeah, I love the... Yeah, thank you for posting the box art. The box art in this game is really, really good. With the...
Yeah, this game has really classy box art for some reason. You would not expect it from this game.
I'm so glad there's a dancing monster remote. That makes me so happy.
Is there? Thank God.
Oh, thank you, Ashens, for having a... That's one of Ashens. It's beautiful.
Oh, he knows quality.
I love Dancing Monster. Danny, this is so good.
I want to set a new record here.
Okay, go Danny, go. Get their ass. Shoot them.
Oh, it's so hard.
It's because you're playing on the hardest difficulty.
Oh yeah, that would do it. See, when you're aiming for the arms, you gotta shoot for the fists, actually. The actual arm part won't do it. There we go. Bam! 127 on very fast mode.
Oh, wow.
Is that a new world record? Yes. I actually don't know.
Could you... I am absolutely sick and tired of experiencing ego death with this game. Could you please?
Well, we've now seen the easiest and hardest levels of Dancing Monster. The ending's the same, sorry. But we saved the monster. I guess.
Bring back the jeans monster.
Dancing Monster.
I kind of love that game.
It's pretty good. But now I think we should tip the scales a little bit back into the more popular games. Let's go to a game that people actually played back in the day. A little game called Ghostbusters.
Oh, hey, I love Bustin'. I'm a big Bustin' fan here.
How's it make you feel?
Pretty damn good.
Now, a lot of you may have played this on the NES, and if you did, I'm so sorry. That version is actually a very, very poor port of this game, which is a C64 original. This came out first on C64, then made its way to Atari. There was an okay port for Master System, along with a couple other systems. Oh yeah, these games have light shows when they load up.
So yeah, I'm not loading that for now. Sorry, I don't want to look at it.
Dun, dun, dun,
Yeah,
dun, 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 dun,
I
dun,
can't get
dun,
over that. Let's all contemplate Commodore 60. Let's all contemplate Dancing Monster. I should have that turned up. What also? No to that voice sound effect. Cool Cardi donates 25 bits and says, "Bustin' makes me feel good, feel good, feel good, feel good."
Agreed. Thank you. Ready?
No.
You ready?
Okay.
You ready? Ghostbusters!
Oh, you're singing. Oh yeah.
And it has the full song here. You can follow along with the bouncing dot. Ghostbusters.
Listen, we'll get to the freaky ghost bed soon enough.
Designed by David Crane, Mr. Pitfall himself made this. Also gives you a sample of the C64's SID chip, which it uses for sound.
Thank you, Sneaker Nuts, for the 100 bits. Sneaker Nuts says, back when Activision was good.
Yeah, tell them. They wish they could release something this good back right now. Let's go ahead and start.
Let's play this game.
Ghostbusters. For professional paranormal investigations and eliminations. We're ready to believe you. Now in this game, you don't play as the movie Ghostbusters. You're actually starting a Ghostbusters franchise.
Okay, I didn't know that, and I like that. Okay, alright, we're franchising.
There. Welcome to your new business. Yeah, back then they would give you loans for pretty much anything. 10,000 bucks.
Alright, I love Mr. No Ghost. Ooh, you get a hearse.
I think that is, in fact, the Ecto-1 from the movie, so we probably want the hearse.
Okay.
And we gotta buy stuff for our hearse as we tool around town. Let's buy a PK energy detector. Let's buy a, man, these games make you switch between keyboard and controller a lot. We should probably buy a couple traps, since those are required.
I think that, there's room in Austin for ghost-busting franchise.
I think so.
It's Austin. There have got to be, thousands of fucking...
Now that all the live music places are closed, the economy's open for ghost busting.
And I imagine all the ghosts that haunted those places are now, haunting other places. So you've got all these people who aren't used to ghosts being like, my condo, it's got a ghost in it who's playing some pretty mediocre blues. Could you please come help?
So in this game, if you're familiar with the NES one, you can tell a lot of differences right off the bat. Damn, no ghost here. Let's go back in the car. Some of these buildings will light up, and you gotta go over to them because they're experiencing a ghost problem. These driving sequences were kind of fleshed out in the NES version. They added other cars that you can crash into and lose money for some reason. That's not in the original game. Here we go, we got a ghost. So you gotta lay down your trap, put one of the dudes over here, and then the other dude goes over here, and then you can just kind of cajole the ghost to get in the thing.
Cajole that ghost.
Oh, damn it!
Real quick, thank you to Z.
He slimed me. Go on.
It's okay. Thank you to Z-Tray Light. I don't know if I can continue. For the 30-month resub, Z-Tray Light says that is an adorable tiny forklift. Yeah, it was a baby forklift. And Tank Catapult, with some info here, 25 bits, says the Ecto-1 and Ecto-1A in the original Ghostbusters was a 59 Cadillac hearse. Okay.
So close, but not quite is what we got.
Oh, and Bob says, hey, the guy who worked on, who did Forbidden Forest, the last game he did was Home Alone 2 on the Genesis.
Wow! What a final game. You can control both these dudes independently to kind of... Oh, didn't get him, damn it. That slime's one of your busters, and you gotta go back to HQ to, backup men are all out of action. I want to go to GHQ. Let me go to there.
Take Danny to GHQ, damn it!
So this game's a lot of things. It has elements of action. At the heart of it is a business simulator. We played a few of those on Monday.
Oh, yeah.
And there's not really many games I can say that are quite like this one, or that use the license in such a way.
I would love a Diner Dash style game where you're trying to run a Ghostbusters franchise.
Yeah. Get that damn Slimer. Here we go. Oh man, I was close. Yeah, every time you miss, one of your busters gets slimed, and you eventually gotta go back to HQ.
Are they called Busters?
Yeah, you're busters.
Alright.
They're ghost busting. Let's see if we can get this guy. Please, let me just be able to get one ghost. I don't even know if these... Ah, fuck. Back to Ghost HQ, let's try this one more time. But you can basically see the gameplay loop here, right? You can go around busting ghosts to get more money, which you can use to upgrade your thing. And eventually, you get to the point where you gotta go to the Zool building and stop the old Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Got multiple folks asking you to make the Buster guy on the left to start to face to the right.
Okay, how do you do that?
How do you do that, folks?
Nobody here. Back in the car.
On Ghost.
Oh, now there's someone there. I bet you just want some more, because then you're gonna call... Who keeps prank calling the Ghostbusters? It's not cool.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I got a ghost here. I'm real scared.
I gotta go to my apartment comp. Okay, I'm imagining a future where streamers, instead of being swatted, which is fucking horrible, they get the Ghostbusters called on them. So, like, you know, they're in the middle of a stream.
Got him!
Hey, you did it! And then, like, fucking Rick Moranis is knocking on their door.
Ghostbusters!
Ghostbusters!
You shout in triumph.
Oh, it's so good.
And it goes on like this. You can encounter ghosts, all sorts of different stuff happens. Like what happens in most video games. Different stuff happens. But I just wanted to quickly show you that yes, this is a real video game, unlike the NES abomination, which can barely be called a video game. If you play this long enough, you start to get the sense of what they wanted to do with the game. Kind of working your way backwards if you played the NES one first.
Alright, Carol's has some info here. This is info from a former Activision employee on why this game got made. The game developers at Activision would often take the afternoon off to see a new movie that was exciting to us. One day we all decided to see Ghostbusters on the opening day. After the movie, David Crane announced that he was going to do the game. As a founder of Activision, he had the power to get the wheels in motion, and within a week we were beginning development. So,
man, it was that easy back then. Hey, I saw this cool movie, let's make a game about it.
Let's make a cool Ghostbusters game.
Another incredibly popular C64 game is one that's loading right now. It's Impossible Mission.
Oh, I've heard of this one.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is a C64 original. All the other versions were just ports. This is the one to play. And it has a cool speech sample at the beginning.
Another visitor. Stay a while. Stay forever.
That's cool.
That's the villain.
Oh.
And, oh right. Such a pain in the ass.
There you go. No, there you go.
Now, to me, I have no experience with this game, but to me, this looks a whole hell of a lot like a Sega Master System game called Zillion.
Yes!
Which did something kind of similar, but not 100%. It's like it was inspired by this. This is a game where you go around different rooms and you gotta search for clues and passwords. I got zapped.
Rip Danny, I'm pretty sure he's dead.
I really wanted to use the toilet in there, but I guess we'll find another one. Oh, can we make this jump? Yeah.
Oh man, according to Bob, the Atari 7800 version of this game, the NTSC version in particular, was unbeatable because of a bug. So
yep, it was literally impossible.
That is so good.
Now, eventually you do get passwords that allow you to more carefully deal with lifts and the robots, but I don't know how to do that.
And real quick, Revenant mentions that the company that did the speech synthesis, can't pronounce that word today, in this game, Electronic Speech Systems, also did the speech in that Big Bird game we played the other day.
Oh, nice.
Yes, yeah.
They knew what they were doing.
They certainly could do talk.
Oh, shit! Now, as to why this game was so popular, it was a pretty complex game for its time, involved investigating and figuring out passwords and stuff. Also had action elements. And the animation's pretty good too, I think.
animation is excellent. Real quick, thank you to the Ultimo for the 50 bits. The Ultimo says, don't play the Wii remake of this version. Remake version of this unless you want pain. Can do.
Oh, I like pain. You know me. Whoop! How do I get back down, though? Okay, well, that's one way. And then, once you have some stuff in your inventory, you can, like, do this. Aha!
Yeah!
See? I'm doing it. Is this anything? I don't know.
That's pretty bitchin'.
Inventory management, I can only assume that's what that is. Believe it or not, these games don't offer much in the way of in-game explanation, and often you would have to look at the manual to figure out what basic things are. But I can see this being cool, especially way back then. You think, I just want to play a cool video game. Too bad none exist. Oh wait, one exists now.
We finally got good games in 1984! Hell yeah!
Alright, we got a couple more things here. Is one of those things a password? Yes, it is. Okay. F you, robots. I got the run of the room now.
My chat's talking about the different updates of this game that came out in 2008. Apparently the DS version is pretty good because they let you play with the original graphics.
Oh, that's neat.
Huh.
What's in here? Something cool. And the whole game basically goes like this. Go into rooms, figure out passwords, get blown up by robots. That was just a thing we did back in 84.
We all got blown up by robots in 84.
After our doors were blown down by kids wanting to see our Commodore 64, we would get killed by robots. And we liked it, damn it.
Damn.
Feels like I'm doing, like, anthropology here. Like, this is how humans entertain themselves in 1984.
You're being told 4 people in a row have asked you to fall down a pit. They keep asking.
That's pretty good.
Thank you so much for the pit demand.
It's the second increase in volume that gets me. It's good.
Do it again, do it again, do it again, do it again.
All right.
Do it again one more time. Thank you so much, sweetie pie. I love you.
Turns out 84 was a pretty busy year, and we have a few more games to cover from then. I think that was when the C64 was really hitting its stride. People started releasing the things that had been in development for years, such as Little Computer People. You know this one.
I've heard it, yeah. This one I've always been kind of interested in because they did a version of this on the FDS, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, they did port this to the Famicom Disk System. They replaced the main character with a little anime girl, but it's basically the same thing. This is from Electronic Arts, I think, and the basic premise is you're just kind of looking into the world of a little person that lives in your computer.
I was gonna, yeah, chat's mentioning that they're the little computer people, if you think about it.
Oh yeah, hello all little computer people watching this.
However, to them, to the chat, we're the little computer people. That's fucked up.
Oh, that is fucked up.
No, I'm not thinking about this anymore. I refuse. I refuse to think, damn it.
Oh, it loaded.
Okay.
Let's go. Little computer people. Thanks, Mr. Z. This is my favorite game. Is it waiting for input or is it just loading? Okay, what time of day is it? It is 12:01 a.m. So this guy comes home stinking drunk at 12 midnight. And this is the game. You just sit back and watch what he does. Drunkenly calling his ex at midnight, asking to be lit back into her life. Oh, it was a quick call.
What is this, a Steely Dan song simulator or some
yeah,
shit?
That's what it is.
Thank you. Okay. Hold on real quick here. I thought I saw a thing and I misread that. But Lucy mentions this was, a couple of folks actually mentioned this is another David Crane joint. Mm-hmm. So this is another,
He was pretty influential back then. It wasn't just Pitfall either. Years later, he made A Boy and His Blob.
Oh, that's a dog. I thought it was a cool giant rat that he had. That'd been cool.
I think he went to the bathroom just now. Or wait, no, the bathroom's on the second floor.
Oh, hell yeah. Go
nice,
for it.
a nice etude played at 12:30 in the morning.
Okay, apparently you can hit keys to interact with the guy.
Can you?
What keys? We have no idea. We don't know what keys are anymore.
Okay, I said to him.
Wow!
I wasn't expecting that. He had a weird reaction to being called Little Fuck Man.
Oh, he is going to bed. Okay.
No, I think he's just going to go out and get drunk again. Oh, wait. There we go. Oh, calling up his ex again. Sad. I have no idea. Oh, he's exercising. Good. That's good for you, buddy.
Did you really tell him to get crunk while I was checking chat?
Yeah.
That's...
Again, not too familiar with these games, so if you have any input, feel free to shout it out, and I'll try it. Oh, he looks tired.
Ask him if he wants to play a game. Okay. It seems a little creepy, I'm sorry.
Now it's creepy.
This is... No, Danny. Say normal things, please.
No, he's just gonna sit in front of the old boob tube.
You have to start your sentence with please to try to get things done.
Please.
Nope.
I think he's tuned us out.
Yeah, it's okay.
I think he's in his little happy place right now. We shouldn't disturb him.
Okay, some info from Uzi from David Crane. People got so distraught at the death of their little computer person that I had to design a piece of hospital software for our consumer relations department. You could send in your floppy and your little computer person would be resuscitated, complete with intact personality in most cases. You can tell the game had a small but very dedicated following.
Oh, that's horrible. Why would you let them die? Of course people would get attached to him. Oh, man. Even the dog doesn't want to be on the same floor as him.
It's like, oh no, I can't, no.
Oh, he's scratching himself, man.
I love this guy!
This is too real. Well...
Okay, one more thing about the death before we move on.
Alright.
Because the death was not intentional, Danny. It was a bug. The Commodore 64 also had an operating system bug that would damage the brain portion of the floppy disk one time in 1,000. Each little computer person's personality and status information was repeatedly saved to disk, so it would save and... Okay.
It would occasionally save them in a dead state. Wow. Jeez.
Oh, there's so much here.
Well, there's a lot to be said about this game, but
Yes,
this is what
we
it
have
looks
a lot to
like,
go through.
and this is what people were playing in '84. Pretty popular one. And you can see how it clearly led to the stuff like The Sims and so on.
Mm-hmm. I also agree that this game 100% needs a 24-hour a day stream here on Twitch.
I agree. It should just be left on.
Someone do that.
Twitch plays little computer people. Poor little guy wouldn't last a day.
Oh, he's gonna die, no.
So speaking of The Sims, another game came out in '84. Another pretty famous game. Right on Bungling Bay.
Wait, what does that have to... Did the Sims live in Bungling Bay?
Hang on, you'll see.
Okay.
You'll see what the connection is soon enough. There's another one that got ported to Famicom. It was a pretty compromised port, from what I understand. But this is the original.
get
big
a little
now.
closer. I like the idea of the. I mean, The Sims could live. Oh, jeez. The Sims could live on Bungling Bay.
They could. This is the best title screen because it ends with you being shot to death.
Cool! I'm dead now!
Raid on Bungling Bay by Will Wright.
Oh! Okay.
This was the game that famously Will Wright created, and he said that he had more fun making the maps than actually making the gameplay mechanics. So why not make a game where that was the entire purpose? And that's how SimCity was born.
That makes a lot of sense, yeah. I also prefer to not murder things and instead build.
Yeah, create, don't destroy.
I mean, it is fun to destroy, let's be honest, too.
Yeah, and good thing, too, because this game is all about destroying. There is no land creation element in this game. It was just, Will Wright was the only one having fun with this game, I think. But, for what it is, I think it's pretty nice. Start up the old helicopter. Push left and right to turn, up to go forward, and you go around this pretty detailed Earth-like map. And you blow up other stuff.
Bangarang Bay, raid on Bunghole Bay.
Bunghole Bay.
Taizo mentions they had a Famicom history book that called this Bangarang Bay. So.
Nice.
Raid on Bongoing Bay. I can't pronounce anything today. And 100 bits from the Ultima who says, Simcopter 1 reporting heavy traffic.
So I guess that's the takeaway from the C64. Just a lot of foundational stuff happening in the background. Meanwhile, there were some okay games that you could play in 84, but really, the game industry was just kind of progressing in the background while these games got released and enjoyed by little computer people. As for what you do in this game, other than shoot stuff, I don't know. I think you can do bombing runs on something. Let's find something to bomb.
Revenant, you cannot... Unfortunately, in Raid on Bungling Bay, you cannot Simcopter it and have all the men come out and make out and kiss and strip.
See, if it wasn't for this, we would have never had Simcopter.
Listen, you know me, I'm very grateful for a Simcopter.
How to bomb? Double tap, I think? Oh no, you hold the button. There we go.
No, you, according to chat here, you bungle and bobble, the fingle bobble.
Right, that's what I've been doing.
You will bungle that bay.
There's one of them.
Nice!
Got it. Mission accomplished.
You did it. You sure bungled that bay, baby.
I bungled this one. I can see how this would be fun. And it made a pretty straightforward port to the Famicom, so I can only assume the action is pretty well thought out. This might be fun. You just gotta really get into it. Oh, I bet I had to bomb this building.
Oh shit, my brain is blown. Okay, Hexagon Witch mentions that the Bungling Empire are recurring enemies in Broderbund games. So, the enemies in Loadrunner are the same enemies in this game. That's, oh my god. Oh my god, the Loadrunner extended universe.
Well, now we know.
And then Loadrunner is Bomberman, and fuck, I don't need to know any of this. This is too fucking much for me. I'm done. I'm out.
We got a couple more games to cover in 84. Man, busy year. Sure Other game you may have heard of, Spy vs. Spy.
Oh, I have heard of that.
Also 84, and also Commodore Original. See, a lot of these games I thought about including in the stream, but I would look them up and it would be like Atari Original, and I'd be like, fuck it, and I'd throw it in the trash.
Just like...
Yeah. Stuff like Montezuma's Revenge. Even games like Bruce Lee, which people often call a C64 original. No, it started on Atari. I want to save those for when we eventually do an Atari computer stream.
I'm excited for that, because I know how much you love Atari.
Oh, I love them.
So this was a game I played on the NES back in the day. Hey, thank you, Crackware.
I played this on NES too. I rented it. This is essentially a player versus player game. Can you exit the room when you're in battle? Yeah, you can. Okay.
Good.
But what you gotta do is find 4 different items and a briefcase so you can make your daring escape. I think I started on the easiest level, so this map is pretty small. But ideally you'd be playing this with a friend. You can also use the trapulator over there to set up, like,
Traps.
yeah.
Yeah, it's based off, of course, the Mad Magazine comics.
I put a gun in that door, so if he goes through that door, he's gonna get shot.
That... I was gonna say, dang, that seems a bit dangerous, but yeah, I guess that's, you know...
That's true to the comic.
Mm-hmm.
And if you do occupy the same room, you have to fight it out to the death. The fights I'm no good at, so this guy is gonna kill me for sure.
Just use that gun!
No, it's only for trapping people. It's the spy's code. Yeah, he wins. I think that makes you lose some time. Oh, he's got the briefcase.
Ah, shit.
You gotta get the briefcase so you can hold all 4 items, and then the airport shows up and he won.
Well, you're an average guy, Spy.
Thanks. You can also access levels that are bigger, have multiple floors, and yeah, at some point the whole trap mechanic becomes necessary, but not in these early levels.
Can you just put more guns in doors? Maybe put some guns in, like, the TV?
I wish.
Are you, like... Wait, you say you wish. Are you just... Are you, like, in real life, you want to put guns in our TV?
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Okay, good.
Don't you poke me. I want to get this guy.
Oh, shit! Thank you to Codeman for this info. This is by Mike Rydell, who you may remember from the Big Bird NES game. We will never escape Big Bird
Oh my
NES.
god, it all comes back to Big Bird. I can tell he's low on health because he's freaking out.
Ooh, good idea. We've been asked to, Fab Wig asked us to put a gun in a gun. Smart.
Put a gun in a gun?
That when they pull the trigger. Did you kill them?
I did.
Congrats! You murdered someone. Now you should feel bad about it.
Okay, I put a gun in that door. So if
Okay,
he
good.
if he respawns and heads to the left, that door is gonna kill him. Oh wait, no, there he is. Shit. No, go. Just go. You can go through that door, dude. The door's totally fine. Yeah, watch him. Check this shit out. I didn't do it right. Well, in theory, that would have been a really cool animation where he gets his head blown off, but... Again, I didn't grow up with this shit. I'm just doing the best I can.
Yeah, I played this again. I played this on the NES as a kid, and I was like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm gonna put this game down. The end.
They did make several sequels to this. There was one sequel on Famicom. They were going to bring it to the States, but they decided not to. That would have been the Island Caper. But if you want to play the original, and arguably the best one, it's on Commodore 64. You had to be there, I guess.
I guess, yeah. It's a fun game. It's much better two-player, honestly.
How about a more accessible game? I want to be accessible.
God, I do too.
One of the more popular games from '84, Pit Stop 2. This was actually advertised in a few of the commercials I saw. Wait a minute, did I get rid of the game in the memory? Fuck it, let's load it anyway. There, it's fine.
Okay, and some fun facts about Spy vs. Spy on the Master System. That port was done by Yuji Naka.
Holy crap.
Did not know that, thank you.
Yeah, that was one of the few card games they released for Master System. I think there was also a cartridge version. It's interesting, because all these games I see, they got filtered through, like, consoles, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, you don't even know if they're, like, super shitty, or if they got rid of what was good. Like in the case with Ghostbusters. You're kind of at the mercy of whoever was porting it.
Oh, I love when the brands hatch. Oh, it's like...
We're gonna hatch some brands.
Like with Baby Nut. Oh, that's so good. Oh. No, I want to... Yeah,
let's hatch the brands.
Thank you so much. Oh, I'm so happy. Finally, new brands, new artisanal things. Fat
Asshole.
Asshole, okay.
And off they go. This is what racing games look like in '84. Cool, huh?
Actually, this doesn't look that bad.
Yeah, I could see me getting down with this in '84. Push the A button to accelerate, and then you also hold up to do turbo. So it's pretty much just like Rad Racer. It even has split screen. Something I've noticed about a few C64 games, they often have multiplayer modes, often split screen, which is not something you saw much, if at all, on consoles. Of course, the ergonomics of having to crowd around a computer, maybe not the best.
I don't know. You saw those commercial, like that one commercial. All those children are knocking down your door, and they're all crowding around your computer.
Yeah,
So.
sounds like hell to me. I just want to enjoy my computer in peace, damn it, with an intact door.
You don't need your door.
I guess not.
You don't need a door to enjoy, you know.
The Commodore 64. It rhymes.
Don't need it. You know what? Call the Commodore 64 people. We told them we got a new jingle for them. All right. You're being told to put a gun in the door to stop the kids.
Oh, yeah, I should have thought of that.
Please don't shoot children.
No, we all agreed to play a real-life version of Spy vs. Spy. That's why you shouldn't arrest me.
Alright, some info about gameplay here. Fred mentions that the color highlight on your tires tells you how much wear they have left in them.
There's wear in this game. Wow.
You need to pit and replace them before they blow up or you run out of fuel. And
that's the title, Pit Stop.
Mm-hmm.
Coming up on one lap. Let's pit stop. There it is. Look at that. Oh, I didn't replace anything.
You're fine.
Neat.
Don't worry about it. You're good.
I have one more game from '84 to show off, and it may be my favorite. A lot of these games, people will tell you they're hidden gems, and I'll say they're full of hooey. There ain't nothing hidden or Jimmy about these games.
I know you said Jimmy. It sounded like Jimmy.
Yeah, whatever. It's not a word. This one, though, I like. This is Space Taxi. Neither hidden nor Jimmy.
I like Jimmy, though. I also like Bimmy.
Bimmy's cool. So, what are we going to do for the next 20 minutes? Oh, good.
No, here's the taxi.
I don't need instructions. I know how to play this.
All right.
One cabbie.
Thank you, Exodus, for cracking this.
Yeah, thanks.
You basically preserved this shit for the future.
Man, that's a cool sound chip.
Alright, this game's good.
And it is what it says on the cover. It is a space taxi game. It has controls similar to Lunar Lander, if you've ever played that. Only you're a damn taxi. Very momentum-based.
What does this remind me of?
It's taking up pad 1, which is up in the clouds? Yeah, alright. Max!
I love this. Yeah, this is Lunar Lander. That's what I was thinking of.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They just took that concept and made it a little bit more fun. Space taxi. You don't gotta be a lunar lander. You can be a taxi man.
I love when he just goes, thanks, in
Yeah.
that horrible voice.
I'm chilling out on the giant umbrella. Come pick me up.
So is this just like a beach planet?
I guess so. Let's see what the next area looks like.
Okay, this is... Apparently in the original version of this game, it's a little bit more clear. So...
Taking pad 1. Even modulate the pitches of the voice so it sounds like different people even though it's just using the same sample. I like that.
I just love the little walk they do to the tap. I love the little walk they do.
Old computer systems were great at making little walking people with as few pixels as possible.
Hey, did you die?
Yeah, along with my passenger.
And yet they're still like, hey, I'll risk it.
Ooh, pad 2, that looks like a tough one.
How did you die?
I landed wrong.
Okay.
You have to have your landing gear out, and you have to be going pretty slow. Otherwise you explode. This game is great. I love this game. And I think it may be C64 exclusive? I'm sure someone knows if that's the case or not.
Alright, huge argument in chat about SID chips. People are asking if you could switch your SID chips. It took us a long time to get this whole thing set up.
God.
I don't think we can do that right now.
I think that's an option in the Mister. I don't want to fuck with it.
Please. We were lucky to get this running. Please.
A lot of the games we advertised I actually had to drop because they wouldn't run. Because there's so many things that can go wrong. It can be the wrong joystick port, it can be NTSC versus PAL, it's expecting different chipsets, different SID chips. What even is this area?
You're in,
Science World?
Space Town.
Oops.
Well, now you're not.
We've died. Shit. I didn't put my landing gear out.
You gotta put it out. Oh, yeah, this is a space taxi training facility. Okay. You're learning how to be a space taxi.
Oh, I see. That's a good skill to learn in life.
You're literally, space Uber. That guy doesn't...
Yeah, whenever I get out of an Uber, I say, "Bags!"
I think that's why we don't get picked up anymore.
Yeah.
That and, the pandemic, but...
Oh. This is gaming. Any kids out there try to tell you what gaming is, be like, no, actually, gaming is this. Oh!
What?
I think I decapitated him with my landing gear. Let's try that again.
Just trying to...
Let's try that again.
Checking chat.
Oh yeah, you totally can do that.
Jesus, Danny!
I didn't even know. Hey, taxi! Whack!
This is again when we've turned clips off. Oh my god, Danny.
Game over.
Yeah, game extremely fucking over. You're being banned, and I can see why. You're a murderer, honey.
So I think that's all I have for 1984. So quite a lineup. Licensed games, original games. We're not going to cover them during this stream, but a fair number of arcade ports also came out around that time. Supposedly the system had the version of Ghosts and Goblins to beat for a while. And having played it, I don't see how that's possible. Let's move on to 1985 with a real video game.
Oh man, look at 1985. There's some interesting things here.
Mm-hmm. Why don't we start with everyone's favorite band? That's right. Frankie Goes to Hollywood.
Oh, that's not Billy Joel. What about Peter Gabriel? Does he have a Commodore 64 game?
They were both in Frankie Goes to Hollywood, so it counts.
Okay.
Yeah, they made a game based on Frankie Goes to Hollywood. The Relax folks. In the UK, they're famous for the song Two Tribes, which I don't think anyone over here ever heard.
I've heard of that song.
Oh, well, Alex heard of it.
It was in one of the GTA games.
So you didn't hear it back when it was new.
Oh, fuck no.
It had to be re-imported for you.
Yes. I'm actually excited to see this game in action. I've heard a little bit about it, and it seems super interesting.
This is a weird one. Not sure I fully understand it. But I can think on it while it loads. Oh, come to think of it, this is a PAL game, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give it a little more. It might have hung there because it's... Okay, no, there we go.
Okay,
It's explaining the gameplay right there, you get it?
Love... Okay, I see it. It's a math thing. You've got sperm plus needle or condom, I can't tell, plus love plus Jesus times... Is that guy doing the thing you shouldn't do with your arm?
Oh, no, yeah, that's a bad salute. Don't do that. There, he's getting tossed in a pit.
Oh, he's... Okay, there we go.
So the object of this game is to fill up the 4 meters on the right. Those meters represent sex, something, love, and faith. I don't know what the second one is.
Drugs, maybe.
It's probably drugs.
I
so
hope
you
it's
go
drugs.
around, you can pick up... There we go. I have a milk bottle.
Ooh. Oh, the second one is war?
It's war, yeah.
It's a bullet? Are you fucking kidding me?
For that, we got...
We have pleasure units?
We got some pleasure units from picking up that milk. Now, if you're new to this game, you may be wondering how to turn into the buildings. I had to actually look up a video to find out. You gotta face towards the camera, and then you hit up.
Okay, music's good.
And everything you do in this game, every item you use, it contributes to your meters over there. And when you fill up all the meters, you become a full human.
Okay.
I want to pick up... I have a thirsty cat.
Well, you've also got milk. You can give milk to the cat, right?
I got 400 more pleasure units.
You're
I'm 1% a real person.
Oh, hell yeah! Ah, the quest to identity.
I was hoping to put down the cat and give it some milk, but maybe it needs to be placed in a different area. In the end, this is one of those really obtuse adventure games, only it's themed around a band, and it involves learning to become human. I'm telling you, thousands of games for the C64, you can make a game about anything. The cat is missing from my inventory.
Cat probably just like just leapt out of your arms like
Yeah.
wow.
I tried to stuff it in my pockets and it didn't like it. Can I see what's in the fridge? Can I put the milk in the fridge?
Oh come on, you should be able to do that.
Oh cool, you can moonwalk. A gun? Give me that. A pistol! I got 400 pleasure points from picking up that pistol.
It went to your love section, I think.
Yeah.
That's
Ooh, money.
yeah, certainly that. Oh,
I keep
that
my
goes
money
to
in
your...
the fridge.
I don't fucking know. This is a David Cronenberg game, absolutely.
Got the pair of socks. Does that make me more human? Yes, it does. Oh, that bumped me up to 3%.
Ooh.
That's a percent per sock. How about the undies?
Let's see.
Give me
Multiple
those.
people have asked if this is Detroit.
I guess, yeah.
You are becoming
In the
human.
sense that you're becoming human. Alright, it doesn't look like I can pick up the underwear. Damn shame. Use gun on socks.
Hey, don't do that.
I'm just out here in my own backyard, in my own house, and if I want to shoot my own socks full of bullet holes, I can do that because I am 3% human.
I mean, I guess socks make you feel more human, but
Yeah.
so is this your house? Someone else's house? Are you just wandering?
Oh, I turned off the light switch. That makes me more human.
That's because you're saving the environment, honey.
That's good thinking.
Oh man.
Can I go in here?
Can you?
Doesn't look like it. Let's put the socks in the fireplace. No use here. And now I'm discovering these items are one use, so once you try to use them and you fail, they're gone.
Damn, your bullet condom or whatever section is down to 0.
Yeah, I could use more bullet condom.
Mm-hmm.
Can I make a prank call? Would that make me more human?
Can you piss in the plants?
Maybe.
Cool ducks. Can you watch TV?
I want to. Oh, we gotta have a videotape.
Okay, this is like, yeah, this is Videodrome. I see.
Pretty much. Let's use the gun.
On what?
Those birds up on the wall. I'm trying to think like the game developer here.
Danny.
But it's kind of hard to do that because they were on all kinds of British drugs.
Danny.
What?
Those birds are already pre-shot. You can't shoot them again.
Well, look, this is a Frankie Goes to Hollywood game. Anything is possible. There's a cross on the wall. Give me that.
I don't know. I'd love this shit for Christmas. I would totally be into this back in the day. People are okay. Chat's asking about British drugs. Which ones are the most British?
It's cocaine, only it's spelled with extra U's.
I was gonna say it's ecstasy. But you know, I'm not British, but I am seeing it's like ketamine. It's Weetabix tea.
Weetabix.
I'm seeing cocaine spelled cocaine.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, we're just causing international incidents here. Don't worry about it.
Oh, that's a washing machine. I bet I could have put the socks in there and become even more human. As it is, I'm just going to have to stare at the machine and wonder what it's for. Well, this is a complicated game. One that you would need to have familiarity with the band to get anything from, I'm sure. But I did manage to become 3% human, and nobody can take that away from me.
I'm proud of you.
Frankie Goes to Hollywood for the Commodore 64.
Today you are more human than human.
What do you play something we play something we can really sink our teeth into? Something we're
Alright.
going to play for more than 2 minutes. Can you imagine?
Something juicy.
This is something I saw on the Famicom. There's an English version available only on C64, and I'm going to do that right now. This is Law of the West. Wait a minute. No, is this the whole thing? Fuck it, we're loading this one.
We'll see.
Now, NES Law of the West is famous for having a really fast speedrun, because the game is nothing but dialogue prompts, and one of your choices is always to pull out a gun and shoot the person you're talking to. So the speedrun just shoots everyone before they say anything.
Oh, I love this info about how they cracked it. Thank you, Crisp, for...
Wow, this was hard to crack, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is a one-side version. Yeah, that's a thing.
Hey, Jason, Thomas, and Steve. Hope you're having a good day.
I will enter an awesome game. Transport yourself back to the Old West.
I can
Pretend
see it.
you are a sheriff. Can you
Alright.
see it? The dusty plains in front of you? The primitive townspeople wearing all kinds of Western outfits.
Okay.
The only video game is Mad Dog McCree, but, like, for real.
Revenant, are you joking about Ed Bogus? Did he... Okay, I got confirmation. Ed Bogus, you may remember him from another piece of media. He did the music for fucking Garfield and Friends.
Wow, that's random. Alright,
Yeah, what the hell?
cool.
They get the Ultimo for the 100 bits. The Ultimo says the Famicom game is actually translated well. And Ed Bogus, oh my god, he did do the music for Fritz the Cat in Heavy Traffic. That's where I saw it before. Are you fucking kidding me?
My god. Ed Bogus is anything but bogus, it turns
Oh
out.
my god, are you fucking with me?
Here we are. This is the gameplay screen.
Look at your hand. Are you okay?
Yeah. I'm just always ready to draw. So this is a dialogue-driven adventure game, believe it or not. And at any point you can push up to pull out your gun and shoot whoever you're talking to. But they get mad at you if you do that, so let's go ahead and put it away. Oh, hang on, I see something back there. There. Sorry, I had to take care of that. Yes, son, and it's a pretty nice town. Oh, well, he's gonna love it here. Good.
Yes, it can be quite nice here.
I could have called him a lowlife. What a weird thing to ask. You wouldn't do that to
wouldn't
me,
like
would you? Passive-aggressive sheriff.
I love him.
Oh, he's gonna shoot. Got him.
That kind of sucked. He just came in and... Okay, more interesting things. Ed Bogus actually did the Garfield and Friends music with his wife, and his wife was the voice of Normal. I need to stop being told Garfield facts for one moment in my life.
How deep does the rabbit hole go? As we meet a sexy lady outside the Wells Fargo. Look at her. Look at that animation. Hello there, big boy.
Why you be a
Get off the
dick?
street, you painted
Danny,
Jezebel.
no, be nice.
Hello, Miss Rose. That's me. Well, gee,
Yeah,
Hey,
you're kind of an idiot.
should we go in? Should we let her have it? Smarter than any saloon girl.
Wow.
Pig brain?
Don't shoot her. She's normal. Don't, please. Do you think they got a license from Wells Fargo to use that earlier? Like the Wells Fargo name?
Maybe.
They're like, hey, Wells Fargo, we're doing a game where you shoot a bunch of people. Can we use your name? They're like, can do.
Can you shoot people just because you don't like them? Well,
I don't care.
alright, go ahead.
Listen, they actually were probably like, you have to... There probably wasn't any just indiscriminate shooting until Wells Fargo insisted on it. They're
Yeah.
like, you need to shoot as many people as you can.
Let's be nice to
I
this
don't
guy.
like gunfights.
Aren't you the Mexicali kid? Some call me that.
Cool.
It's a price on your head. What are
I've
you
heard
doing
some
in
good
these-
things about you.
I've heard good things about you. Let's be friends with everyone. I try to assist others if I can.
That guy seems nice.
It'll
Well-
be nice having you in town. It is nice being here. Wow, that was... what a pleasant conversation we had.
Good fucking de-escalation skills.
The Old West was so polite.
Oh, that was wonderful. You really did a good job there, Danny.
Who are we gonna meet here? Hope we don't have to shoot him.
That was so funny. I'm sorry. You just...
Who's this friend? Well, hello to you too. My, aren't we hungover this morning?
Ah, yeah, let's be catty. Ah,
I'm the catty sheriff.
I'm a mite grouchy.
I'd say drunk and disorderly. It's a buck, go get a drink. Let's relate to him. Let's put him on our level.
Okay.
I've had my share of hangovers too. It's cool.
Multiple people are begging you to get off of the train track so you don't die.
No, it's fine if I stand here.
Okay. Any cures? Wish I did.
Sure, the hair of the dog that bit you.
You're just gonna keep him trapped in this cycle of alcoholism, so good job.
Well, we made him happy. Right?
I...
We did a good thing.
Yeah, it's... fine.
I'm so glad to be playing this in English. The Famicom game just fascinated me. And it appears to be a pretty good port, because from what I've seen, this is very similar, just, you know, in English.
Alright,
This guy could be
let's
trouble.
talk this guy down.
He has a gun. How do you like my new shotgun? Drop it right there on the ground!
Oh, is that the new Remington 10 game?
Oh, let's be a gun nerd with him, yeah. Sure is, ain't it a beaut? Mind if I try it out? He probably wouldn't like that.
Wish I had me one.
Yeah. It cost me $20.
Well, that's pretty expensive, or good hunting. Yeah, Frappe, this is a pleasant conversation simulator.
As you may be able to tell, depending on the responses you give, you might have very different outcomes to these conversations. A lot of these people just want you dead and you need to talk them down, or you can just have a nice conversation, and the game moves on.
Be like, sweet gun, man. Do not shoot that. Don't shoot the fucking child, please. Sorry for getting ink. No.
Well, okay, since he asked.
You're a small baby. Okay.
Scram pips.
Be nice. Don't
Willie.
don't give him candy. That's real creepy. Don't.
Alright.
What's your secret, Willie? Okay.
Look, you want me to beat it out of you?
No!
That's pretty...
You're a creep!
This is ethically dubious. Oh, even the kid called us on it. Yep, you caught me, but I need to know. We'll come clean. Oh, well...
Good. Sorry. Don't shoot that child while you're trying
Yeah,
to murder
leave.
a child. Let me
Leave.
just read this. Thank you, White Taxi, for the 10-month resub. Very much appreciate that.
Thank you. Now, the secret he was going to tell you is that someone's going to rob the bank. And that's going to happen right about now, I think.
Okay.
Oh, no, I was wrong. So this game has branching storylines, or paths, or whatever. The school marm. Hello, Miss April. How are things? A hoedown!
Hoedown!
Would you like to go with me? I'd love to go with you. Yeah, dancing.
I think the Ultima for the 100 bits. The Ultima says, Detroit become Wells Fargo.
Doc's a drunk and a womanizer.
You're such a manipulative shithead.
Real passive-aggressive. That's how I do business. Wow, end of conversation. Well, I'm sure that got us in good with the doctor. I hope she doesn't tell him.
Oh, Danny, you can't gossip in the middle of the street.
I'm
Or
gonna
on the
stand
train
out-
tracks.
I will stand out here and talk shit to every person in town.
Alright, here's someone else you probably have to talk down.
the gambler.
You're
Kenny
just
Rogers.
too good for them.
How much did you take him for this time? Damn, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. That's what I said.
You're a big boy now.
You're a big boy. Well,
You shouldn't have cheated him at...
where are these men? I'm nervous. Are
I don't care.
Are they just gonna come out of anywhere?
Yeah, it would have been a shit ton of money in the 1800s. Yeah, like $200.
You could buy some land.
It's like $1 billion. Sorry, it sounded like Raideen was about to start.
A little bit. The heck you been, Sheriff? Don't get uppity with me. I haven't had my coffee yet. Someday I'll be Sheriff. Over my dead body. I'm watching his hand. What's the deputy? I was shit-talking the deputy.
Please
Whenever
don't.
you're ready. Now! Oops. Well, I should have waited for him to draw, but
It's fine, we killed him.
we got the result we wanted.
Mm-hmm.
We don't need no deputy. We're the sheriff.
You know, we didn't shoot the sheriff, but we did shoot the deputy.
Yeah, that's true.
Who's this jazzy friend? Hold on, I know we need to switch games, but I
I
want to
wanna-
know who this is.
I want to play this as long as I can.
Yeah.
If it ain't the Tin Horn Sheriff. Doing any more cattle rustling, woman?
Please don't.
Who you calling a tin horn? You squirming varmint. I never liked you, woman.
What are you so angry about?
Let's
women
try to
love
talk
it
her
when
down.
You say things like that. Yeah.
They love it when you call them woman.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is one of the people that got ripped off.
I like that. Oh, that's a lot of money. I'm sorry.
Yeah, let's try to see things from her point of view. Okay, we made her feel a little bit better.
All right, real quick. Thank you so much to Fidget for the 14-month resub. Fidget says you're a big boy now.
Thank you. I am the big boy. Is this the bank robbery?
You're gonna be a robbery. Or are you just chilling?
I'm gonna draw my gun just in case.
Okay.
No? Is this the doctor? No.
Yeah, we're the sheriff.
No, I'm only the deputy. Ah, shit.
Damn, he saw
He's a
through
smart
us.
one. Haha, just funning you. We have jokes around here. It wasn't funny.
Sorry, don't shoot him. You could just say sorry.
I could have just said sorry.
You made,
I made
it
it
to
to
sunset.
sunset.
Your score is 28.
Hey, pretty good. We got 6 flying bags of money, 2 tombstones, and it looks like 7 stars.
Nice. Look at all that money we got.
Probably could have done a little better if we hadn't just shot that last dude in cold blood, but whatever, we're the sheriff. We get to get away with anything. Not a bad day's work. I sure am glad they hired me to be the sheriff.
You were a sheriff, all right.
Is there any more, or is it just going to kick us back to the title screen?
Back to the title screen.
I think that may have been the whole game. We may have beaten 2 games on tonight's stream. But the appeal of this, of course, is just being a huge antisocial asshole as the sheriff. You can eventually goad most of the people into shooting you or trying to shoot you. And depending on what you do with the doctor, last time around I played this, I insulted him and then I got shot. And when it came time for him to save me, he said no, and that was game over.
Oh, that's good.
So pretty interesting setting, pretty interesting mechanics. I'd say this is a game worth checking out if you're looking into the C64 library.
Alright, so what are we playing next, Danny?
Next up, another 1985 game. What else? What have we got left here? Not much. Let's play a game called Mail Order Monsters. That's right, you can get monsters right through the mail.
Yes! Yes! Okay, good. Good, okay. Alright, I'm in. Thank you, Indiana Jones. I really appreciate it. 1933, too. Wow, that's a long time ago. Thank you, Indy.
This game was cracked almost a century ago.
It's pretty impressive. Alright, here we go. Monsters, I'm excited for them. I hope
Now you gotta expect to wait 6 to 8 weeks for delivery.
Okay,
No CODs.
It was before Prime, so it'd take a little bit longer to come here.
Yeah, nowadays you can just order your monsters straight from Amazon.
It's awful. Like, I don't know. I don't think you should be able to get your monsters that quickly. I think...
Maybe we just... There we go.
There we go. Coming up.
This game is partially developed by Paul Reach, the later founder of Toys for Bob. I interviewed him once. It was about Skylanders, which was their big thing for a time. If I knew he made this, I would have just asked him a bunch of questions about this. Activision wouldn't like that.
Wait, muscle? Mind?
Now, from what I can tell, this is a game about raising up monsters.
Oh.
And you can pick your monster here. Who do we want to be? We have worm, squid, amoeboid, pterosaur, damn wasp, crab, bronto, tyro, hominid.
Hominid, that's a human. So you could just be a...
It's quite weak, but it's very smart. An animated plant.
That is cool.
A lion bear.
Lion bear.
We gotta be the lion bear.
Lion bear.
He seems well equipped. His weapon is a boomerang.
Ooh, a boomerang.
Claws, fangs, and hands. Oh, a morph name. What's his name?
Big boy. Okay, that works too.
Sexy versus David. And from what I can tell, this game just kind of drops you into this big open area, and you have to level up your creature before you engage in combat with your enemy. In a moment.
In a moment. Where we have to prepare to battle to destroy.
It's a system that teaches you patience. You kids and your cartridges. Just because you can access all your memory at once without having to load, you think you're so high and mighty.
Well...
I'm telling you, if I was the sheriff...
Mm-hmm. You'd be shooting everybody. I know what you would be if you were the fucking sheriff.
I was a pretty good sheriff.
I mean, okay, there were a couple times where you were a very good sheriff, where you talked those people down, and I was really impressed, but... I don't think you should have tried to shoot that child.
That was just funnin'. That's my way of joking. And here we are. I'm the yellow dot in the middle there. Just kind of moving around. It looks like I need to get to these places here, at which point it zooms in. This game is a little bit abstract, in case you can't tell. I'm gonna use my, not beast foo. I know there's other weapons I have. Hold up. We're gonna attack. Nope. We're gonna attack with the boomerang. There we go. And your weapon has a cooldown. When it's red up there, that means you can't fire it. And now it's green, so you can shoot. I'm gonna take down this urban defender.
Are you fighting
A drone, I think?
a spaceship?
That's what it looks like.
That's
could
only got
just-
one life left.
It could just be the fact that all of this is so abstracted that it's hard to tell what it is. But I'm just taking it on face value.
Let's see, is this Revengers of Vengeance? Is this Digimon?
Got him!
Oh, hell yeah.
And if I'm right, I think that levels up our abilities. That red guy's about to come in on us. That's David. Let's fight David.
Alright, David.
We're a damn lion bear. What are you gonna do, David? The snake?
I'll say, is it a snake or a worm?
He has a spinning attack. So in terms of gameplay, this is a little bit simplistic, but it at least has a nice framing device, you know? Picking a monster, raising them up, sending them out into the wilds to make something of themselves. A little bit like a game you may know called Pokemon. Well, it's not actually like that at all, but
I was
still.
gonna say, nah, not entirely, but...
Check out my clickbait article for more.
Your clickbait video, honey.
10 ways in which mail-order monsters is like Pocket Monsters.
And it should be like, Nintendo ripped off
Yeah.
game for Pokemon? Pokemon, a ripoff?
And I'm making a face.
Yes, call it Pokemon a ripoff and make a horrible face where it's all distended and shit. Yeah, that's true. The boomerang doesn't even come back.
It's a terrible boomerang.
Yeah, call yourself Did You Know Pokemon? Or Did you know Mail Order Monster? Yeah.
Did you know Pokemon?
Did you know Pokemon, Danny? I didn't.
Maybe we can run away.
Okay, run.
I don't think we're meant to deal with David.
Hey, David has grenades.
I need to get away from David. David's evolved to have grenades. Let's take down another urban defender before we try to take on David again. But I like this. It's such a neat concept, and so complex for so limited hardware. I gotta appreciate that. I've died.
Oh man, rip.
Rip sexy.
David wins
an open battle.
Look at your little gravestone that says rip.
Is he gonna dance on my gravestone?
Well, I was
yeah,
hoping
he is.
would.
He
Oh my
basically
gosh.
is.
Rah! Rah.
Congrats to David. Congrats to all the snakes who rose up against all odds and became the champion. Good work for you, David.
Thanks, David.
I will not repeat this battle.
Alright, what's next, sweetie?
We're moving towards the end of tonight's lineup, so let's go ahead and skip a couple of things.
Okay.
That kind of sucked. Let's go to 1987.
Oh.
In 1987, people have pretty much perfected the craft of making C64 games. And one such example is one of the system's most popular games, International Karate Plus.
Plus what?
Plus Karate.
Oh, okay.
This is a sequel to International Karate, which in turn is a sequel to Way of the Exploding Fist.
I've heard of Way of the Exploding Fist. Okay.
Uh-huh. That had a prototype. They almost brought it to Nintendo, but it didn't work out. As far as I know, this is the last game in the series and supposedly the best one. Dealer quality software.
Broken, yes.
And trained by a janitor.
Okay, that's cool. I love this janitor. Triad, I love you. God, I want all games to be cracked by janitors.
They do good work.
They really do.
And this is the game. Who am I? Okay, I'm the red guy. I accidentally made the white guy a second player, so he's not going to do anything. But essentially what this is a really, really fancy version of Karate Champ. Now, you might take issue with one of the C64's most popular games being, let's call it plain here, a blatant ripoff of Karate Champ.
That guy's pants fell down. Did you see that?
Yes.
Okay.
But regardless of that, this game's pretty cool. First of all, it's 3-player, which Karate Champ was not. It has multiple stances you can use. It has all these different moves you can use depending on whether your back is to your opponent or not.
Alright, most people have mentioned how nice the water looks, and it's all I can look at now.
And that's very nice water.
Gorgeous.
And the animation's really good, too.
There's a little fish that jumps out, too, and has a beautiful splash. It's very rare, but I saw it happen once, and I just kind of lost my mind.
Red stays in. Come on, blue. Time to deflect the balls.
That's my favorite way to train my body.
Mm-hmm. In Karate Champ, you fought an ox.
Well... I'm just gonna keep staring at that water while you fight for your life here.
Mm-hmm. I'm just a fan of the character animation. These sprites are very big. They have lots of frames. I'm very bad at this game, but it's cool to flip around. I guess Karate Champ itself wasn't any more playable than this is.
Mm-mm.
A lot of it involves positioning and pulling the right moves off at the right time. White wins. Red is out.
Damn.
Match over. I did well, but I didn't qualify. Practice is definitely recommended.
I'm just sorry, I'm really digging the music here.
I get to hold the sign.
So I like that you So you lost and you had to hold the sign?
I think that's how it works.
That's
No, wait,
pretty
I was the red guy.
Well,
Forget
then
it.
never mind.
Fuck what I said. How do you turn around? I want to turn around and kick the dudes. There we go.
Okay, there you go.
That dude just did a headbutt.
Track music here was by Rob Hubbard, which chat's calling L. Ron Hubbard, so that's good. And this was released in America, according to Boogaloo Funk, as Chop and Drop, which is
Chop
a
and
terrible
Drop.
fucking name.
Horrible name. I'm surprised anyone bought it. Oh,
That guy really got your ass.
yeah, the surprise turnaround and kick. You might call this an early version of Virtua Fighter. I ought to start saying that about every game I play.
You really do. You need to compare everything to Virtua Fighter. Please,
Or
Danny.
Pokemon.
Yes.
I dropped out.
Red.
I
Sorry.
suck at this. I can see this being popular. It is 3-player. Up to 3 human opponents can fight each other at once. And that in and of itself is pretty neat.
Why not try pressing T?
T?
Yeah, that was what the high score table was spelling out.
Oh, I see.
It's fucked up.
Let's play another popular game. Y'all heard of this Skate or Die? Let's try and play this.
I like one of those things, but I don't like the other.
Well, one leads to the other. You gotta take one. If you want one, you gotta take both.
So if I want to die, I have to skate. And if I want to skate, I have to die?
That's it.
Okay, I got it. This is also with music by Rob Hubbard. Cool, cool.
He was a pretty big name back then. Wait a minute, is this the version I played that, yeah, it didn't work?
Aw, man.
What if I did this again?
We're trying again, baby. I gotta say, Danny has been working his ass off all fucking week getting... Yeah, you have! All week you've been getting these games, trying to get them to run.
Alex has been coming in just seeing me, like, juggling 3 different peripherals, trying to get a keyboard working with a controller.
It's 100% that "Are you winning, son" meme, except it's instead of sitting in front of a computer, he's sitting in front of the mister just screaming.
Well, let's see if we can get at least Joust and Race to run. I'm gonna try and reset this. It's a process. I gotta tell you, something that's uniquely frustrating is learning how a computer that you have no personal experience with, how it works. Trying to get it to work. Because if you put me in front of a DOS machine, I'm all like, oh yeah, CD ... dir, click on the exe, and then there's a game.
Yeah.
This, it's like, what the fuck is this? I don't know what any of this is.
It's...
You have to hit shift and escape? Fuck you.
Oh god!
Oh Christ, let me skip this.
There. Let me turn this down.
There we go.
Okay, so that crack show after now the audience is dead.
Hey dude, give me a break. I'm just learning how to joust. No prob. I know my way around a pool. Do you? Better know your stuff before you take me on. Skate or die!
Okay, Lester seems pretty cool.
He seems normal. Let's fight
like
Lester.
Poser Pete, though.
So, I'm the one with the Q-tip, and we have to take down Lester while we have the Q-tip. It'll randomly disappear from our arms. It's a joust, you see. Uh-oh, he has it. He killed me.
Well,
I've died.
I like the way that you're cradling your head, curled up and prone there. Very...
So yeah, this is another pretty popular game. It was ported to NES, but these days not many people know the original C64 one, which is how it became popular in the first place.
Alright, you're definitely skating and dying, so...
Yeah, it lives up to the title. Lester's good at avoiding me.
Yeah, and those characters are basically, if I recall, a difficulty select, with Lester being, of course, the hardest, because
Yeah.
he's the skate or die guy.
Of course I had to pick Lester. Okay. It wouldn't let me pick no.
Alright, Aggro Eddie, you're a dead man.
There are multiple minigames here, but the only version I could get to work is a disc that had 2 of the minigames, and the crack-tro beneath the flashing screen said, if you want to load the other game, load it yourself. How do I do that? I don't know, they didn't tell me how. I got a point, though.
Hey, you got a point.
I do have a point. Thanks for telling me. It's good to get validation. So I wish I could show off more of this game, but I think you get the point.
Yeah, it's skating, it's dying. You know the drill.
The best of both worlds. Now let's play a controversial game.
Uh-oh. I hate
This
controversy.
game courted all kinds of controversy. It brought it to court and beyond. This is, of
Howard
course...
the Duck. Sorry.
Fuck it, you're right. Yeah, it's Howard the Duck.
No, it's not. Don't. I'm sorry.
I couldn't get this to work, but fuck it.
I was joking. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to try to get you to play Howard the fucking Duck.
Let's see how Howard the Duck runs.
I will never... Ew, hoisted by my own petard.
It was originally going to be the Great Gianna Sisters, but no.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
I think I got this partially to work, so maybe we can watch the intro at least.
Hoisted by your own duck, hoisted by your own canard. Trapped in a Twitch stream he didn't make. I'm being banned. Yeah, I deserve this.
Technically going back a year for this. This is 1986. So this represents all the big tropes and stuff that was happening in 1986.
Are we dying?
I think so.
Did I kill us by making this joke? Oh, wait.
Well, now the colors are inverted.
Is that normal?
I don't know what's normal on the C64, Alex. Are we ready? Is this a video game?
Did we skated and died, I guess.
I'll give this a few more seconds.
Okay, Crush Girl, you want me to show you the old comics? I don't have any old Howard the Duck on me, but I can tell you that Howard the Duck fought someone named Dr. Bong for a while.
Whoa, cool.
Yeah.
Are you in PAL format? No, it's not in PAL format.
Oof. There we go. It's back. Well, I don't think Howard the Duck is going to be here today. I think that...
Howard the Duck, everybody. Subbing in for Howard the Duck, because he could not be asked to perform. It's the Great Gianna Sisters. They put on a good show.
Yeah, they know what they're doing. So this game courted controversy. Danny, you got info about it?
No.
Okay, never mind. No one has any info about this game and knows anything about its development.
Supposedly this is very similar to Super Mario Brothers. The box art claimed that the brothers are history, because now the Great Gianna Sisters are here. Apparently Nintendo didn't like that, and it forced them to recall the game.
Seems like a dick move.
But some copies survived. It's fine now.
Okay.
C64 is great if you love randomly flashing full-screen effects. Oh, hold up. I know this one is PAL. Did you hear the sound?
Yes.
There we go. Now it's running better.
That looks much better. Yeah.
Oh. There we go. And away we go. It's the Great Gianna Sisters. Completely unlike any other video game in history.
Damn, I've never seen anything like this before.
Yeah, it's pretty creative.
Oh, she got a firm.
This plays pretty nicely. It has a nice momentum to the running. Is there one up here? No, there's not. But yeah, you can very clearly see what the inspiration is. And considering how sue-happy Nintendo was back in the day, this was not out for long. But the kids who played it loved it.
Where'd you go? I do love the soundscape in this game, I will say that. It's both bewildering and delightful, which is what I look for in a video game.
I love both those things.
Okay, now as chat's been mentioning, this game, of course, as controversial as it was, it ended up, I guess they ended up making amends with Mr. Nintendo or whatever, because this was remade, and this was ported on the DS and other systems as well. In fact, if you're a Bubsy stan, you may know this game, the developers of this game and of the remake for working on one of the Bubsy games. I forget which one was it.
Mm-hmm. Not Paws on Fire, the other one.
Oh, yeah. No one is a Bubsy stan, Crush Gals? You don't know me.
We're all Bubsy stans. We stan him.
We will literally murder for Bubsy. That's a fact.
Now, what I find interesting is the level design is referential to Mario, but not necessarily one-to-one. I don't think there's enough here to sue over in a modern context, so it's kind of weird that they succeeded back in the day. Shit, I've died.
Ah, rip.
You know what? I think this is going to be the last game we play tonight.
Okay.
This seems like a good ending point.
It does.
So what do we think of this C64? What's everyone's impressions? I want to hear them. How about you, Alex?
Well, my impression is that I want to dig more into the system, because Dancing Monsters and and Law of the West has blown my mind, and I want to play more games like that. I want to play more weird shit, so
Me
I
too.
really want to look more into the system.
And there's so much. Again, when I say thousands, I'm not exaggerating. There's thousands of games across disc, tape, and cassette. No, wait, cassette is tape.
Mixed messages from the crowd. Some is like, the music is amazing. You should have fixed the Sid thing. Well, sorry. If you want to set up our mystery, y'all can do that. Second best system with 64 in the name. C64 sucks.
Wow. A lot of different opinions. Very controversial system.
It has great music, thriving indie scene, a lot of stuff that I like.
Mm-hmm. Of course, the homebrew continued long after the system was dead. And there's a lot to explore if you really want to get into it. A lot of technically impressive stuff, too, both back in the day and after they developed most of the techniques for making games.
Okay, Nintendo actually didn't sue them, they just sent him a cease and desist, which...
Oh, well, that still does it.
That's still a strong arm in here.
Shit!
Oh my god!
We're safe.
Okay.
Level 2.
Time to start C64 Sunday, please. Let me take a day off.
Oh my god, that would be so many freaking games.
Copyright by Time Warp, 1987.
I couldn't even beat Bobo, who got to level 17.
And you are honking on him all day long. God damn.
There.
Thank you.
I'm honking Bobo.
Thank you for honking Bobo. I really appreciate it. Wow.
And that is the Commodore 64. Played a good, at least a dozen games. I'm not even sure how many that was. I was just kind of blazing through them. But hopefully that gives you a nice overview of the system, from the obscure favorites to the more popular stuff that people actually played. For a system that had games dating back to '82, I'd say these are pretty impressive. It's real hard to look back objectively, only being into consoles, though, you know? Games where you put in a cart and it just works, and it's fun, and it's mostly obvious how to play.
Yeah.
I will warn you, a lot of these games require looking up instructions. If not in the manuals, then some games offer in-game instructions. But if you really want to dive deep into a system, this is the system that'll pay off for you, since there's just so many games to play. I'd also highly recommend following Chubo here on Twitch, since he often streams C64 stuff.
Yes.
Both on the Mister, and I think he even has some original hardware, which he pulls out from time to time. Duke Donuts has also been known to play a C64 game every so often. If you want to see more of that, those are places where you can go. And maybe we'll cover some more in the future, too.
Yeah.
But in the end, we're done.
Are we done?
Yeah, we're done.
Okay.
Thanks, everyone, for watching. Thanks to
Space Taxi.
Thanks to
That's
Space
the cover
Taxi.
of Space Taxi, which is an amazing cover.
Many thanks to the creators of Space Taxi, Frankie Goes to Hollywood, and everyone else involved with the C64.
Yes.
Especially thanks to everyone who voted for it in this week's poll. You finally got me... You gave me the incentive to get off my ass and figure out how this damn system works, and now I do. And now I feel that much more informed about the world around me.
Your ass is now aware.
And according to Frankie Goes to Hollywood, I'm 3% of a human.
Hey!
Just
hey,
97% to go.
you're getting there, sweetie.
One of these days I'll get there.
Oh, I support you, honey.
Again, thanks to all our patrons. If you want to vote for our weekly streams, you can head to patreon.com/retropals. Next poll goes up Friday afternoon. No idea what that's going to be, but I'll think of something. I always do.
You do. You do a very good job of it.
Alex, why don't you wrap us up? I'm going to look for a host.
Okay, we're also on YouTube, youtube.com/retropals. We post highlights of our streams there, including our latest highlight, which is part one of our look at our, it's part one of our plug and play showcase. If you haven't seen that plug and play showcase, please check it out. We play some really gnarly games. We touch Shrek's head at one point during that one, and it's viscerally disgusting. So if you want to hear me and Danny go repeatedly as we touch Shrek's ears, do check that out.
Oh, yeah, on the controller. I was trying to think of what context that was in. But
Oh,
yeah.
it's because you're always being sensual with Shrek. It's really weird. It's put a big strain on our relationship.
Thanks, Alex.
Let's see. What else? We're also, let's see, we have a Discord. Let me just grab that real quick. You can join our Discord to talk about games, talk about cats, food, the existence of the Commodore 64. That's always a good point of discussion. Bubsy. You know, you can always be like, man, what's Bubsy doing? And check in and be like, have you heard of Bubsy? And it's like, oh, Bubsy.
That guy.
Yeah, Bubsy. Everyone loves Bubsy. Everyone's honking on Bubsy.
Please never say that again. On that note, we should probably quit, possibly forever. But who am I sending you off to? Who is streaming a good game? The previously mentioned Duke Donuts is streaming Amiga stuff, if you're interested in that. But this is a game I barely ever see played, and it looks like our friend Kate Libsey is speedrunning it.
Ooh.
This is Legend of Illusion, starring Mickey Mouse. I assume for the Game Gear, possibly Master System. It's one of those, and it looks like she's trying to get good at it. And God, this game looks good, and yet I never see anyone play it. So enjoy that, have a good rest of your evening, and we'll see you later. Thanks for watching.
And before we go, thank you to SpinCut for the 15-month resub.
Yeah, thanks.
And we will see you later, folks.
Bye.